Hey everyone, let's do a brief update on the Q5. As you've probably figured out from the title, this is a 2016 Q5 TDI. For anyone new to the channel, I've had this car about a year and a half. I bought it because I needed a tow vehicle because I have a boat, and in here there's a 1957 Volkswagen Beetle that I have yet to buy a trailer for, so I want to eventually be able to tow that thing around. And this, obviously being in the US, is a very rare car. I really wanted the diesel. It's very, very strong and very economical. I probably get low mid-30s with it for MPG. As you can see right now, it has the winter tires on it. It has the beautiful 20-inch 5-spoke wheels normally, but this is a super cheap OEM Audi winter tire package from the pre-facelift Q5 in the US. I got these wheels and these tires, and there's no damage, there's no curb rash. I mean, they look great, they look brand new. I got them last year for $240 on Craigslist. So for OEM Audi wheels with serviceable tires, that was a great steal. And I know some of my followers, or whatever you want to call them, love this kind of more base Euro look. I think it's hideous, I'm sorry. But you know what, for aluminum alloy wheels that are OEM, they're perfectly fine for what I paid for them, and they get the job done, and they keep my beautiful 5 spokes looking great. It only has 18,000 miles on it. It basically looks brand new. I try to keep it that way because this is pretty impossible to replace. Aside from the messy weather techs, it looks pretty much brand new in here. Just a beautiful car, really solidly built. This nice little detail, like it's got laminated windows in the front, dual pane, and the silver trim has like a bunch of sipes in it, so it has a really good seal. I don't know, it's just little teeny tiny things you notice that really make this a nice car and stuff. It just doesn't, to me it feels like just a half step below the new ones in terms of overall build quality and materials. I've had no problems with it mechanically, which you would hopefully expect for having almost no miles on it. But not really much to report there. So let's fire it up, and you can use the push button. I like to use this thing just for the old school heck of it. There we go, fires right up. And if you hold down the volume knob, it turns off the MMI, and it just leaves this nice little screen up, which I kind of like. It's a lot nicer to look at than a black screen. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, it looks cool. Pay no attention to that MPG. That's the... I just was moving it around in the, in the driveway and went over to fill it up recently. Or not recently, I went up for a little trip recently, I can't remember what the hell's going on. Anyway, I get about low mid-30s for mileage, so let's just go for a little spin. And hope you enjoy the ride. Just off idle, it's a little bit grumbly. Other than that, it's just very smooth and strong, and it just kind of hums at you when you push it. Just a nice driving car. Is this thing? Seatbelt's all screwed up. Quit making noise. There we go. Now you're not all tangled up. You can see I prep for these videos so much. Alright, so for people unfamiliar with Audi trip computers, or Volkswagen, or it's a pretty common family thing with them, The one trip computer is the short term, which means it resets after the car sits for 2 hours. So this will be since we left the house. So it'll kind of give you an idea of what it'll do for mileage. I'll just kind of drive around normally so you can see what it gets up to. Literally, the last video with the S6, a CRV goes by and prevents any hope of going fast. What the hell? I'm cursed. This woman goes flying all over town in that Macan. You wouldn't believe. She had her headlight out forever. done climbing, I can easily keep it over 30 miles a gallon.